from the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like 11.
I dropped this.
Oh.
It's really good. Yeah, he got a very good shot. Yeah,
thank
he's
you.
really good.
I'm trying to watch them warm up, man. I'm trying to watch them warm up. I think maybe wants to watch them.
Okay.
Huh?
Thank you, sir. All right, we're back here on the inside gym. Game 2. We lost the first one to Rugby School of Thailand, and now we're playing the International School of Myanmar Dragons. And Grace is in their black jerseys again. International School of Myanmar in the white jerseys. On the court to start the game is Josiah Clifton, Philip Meyer, Carson Crouch, Lane Binkley, and Judah Walsh. Hopefully this game will be better. The girls won their game pretty easily against the same school right before this on this court. It was like 30-something to 10, maybe 12, maybe. It was a good game by Grace. Played really well. Hopefully the boys will follow suit. All right, Phil doing the tip again against the Myanmar #1 there. And here we go. Oh, okay, I guess that doesn't count. Redo it again. Same thing happened in the first game. Phil jumps a little too early. Actually, both players did.
I know. It was so online.
All right, jump it again. Here we go. And this time Phil tips it, but it goes to Lane, and he saves it into Josiah. Josiah driving aggressively. Gets a layup and a foul. Layup doesn't go, but gets a foul there. Good way to start the game. Aggressive drive by Josiah. Oh, they're saying it's an offensive foul. Did not see that. Did not realize that till just now. So it'll be Myanmar's ball. Here come the Dragons. Oh, pass is deflected by Carson. He drives, gets him in the air, and gets the layup. Oh, goes off the rim. Josiah gets the rebound though. Puts it back in for 2. 2-0 Grace. Grace applying the pressure now. JJ comes up from the back, gets this deflection, but it goes back to Myanmar when Lane tries to save it in. Now number 3 driving, gets to the middle, and that pass is deflected by Josiah, and he steals it. Passes up to Lane. Can't quite catch it though, but gets it baseline, back out to Josiah. He drives, back to Lane in the corner for 3. It's good from downtown! Lane Binkley hits the rainbow 3. 5-0 here early. Early timeout by the Dragons. much better start to this game. Grace applying the pressure as opposed to sitting back. And it's paying dividends here early. Not sure how Myanmar did their first game, so they may be really concerned about dropping this second game, depending how they did earlier today. And both teams may really need this one. Not sure how the rules work, but we may need to win both of our, or I guess we have 3 more games. Sorry, we have this game and 2 more tomorrow. So maybe there's still a lot at stake, and you don't necessarily have to win all 3, but definitely want to win this one after losing the first one. All right, well, Myanmar taking a long time in their huddle over there. Refs now buzzing them to be done. So they'll be out of their timeout finally. And we'll get started again here, 6:47 in the first. All right, Myanmar ball. They have the Dragons, and they'll pass it in. Carson applying pressure, though. Pass is intercepted by Josiah. Can't get the layup to go, though. Point blank, another rebound and layup attempt is misses, and now they're going to get a foul on Josiah, saying he reached around and grabbed. That may be 2 fouls on Josiah here early in this game. Foul trouble has been an issue for the Tigers recently. Ball is in now to number 7. Passes it back to 10. Passes right. Decides to dribble out. Lane and Josiah there. Long pass, gets ahead to 1. Goes right at Phil. Phil jumps and a foul. Would have been better just to stand still, put his hands up. It's so hard to convince these big guys to do that you're actually better off. And you see Coach Summers over there showing how to do that with his hands up. So will be a foul early here on Phil. 3 fouls in the quarter. First free throw is good. Myanmar's on the board. 5-1. Next shot is up. It's also good. 5-2. Phil inbounds to Josiah. A little bit of pressure here by Myanmar. Josiah drives straight pass. No one stops him. Couldn't decide whether to pass or shoot. Decides to shoot the last second, and it doesn't go. Probably would have been better just to go straight with the shot there, but was looking for Lane. This block. Carson with the deflection gets a steal, but he falls down and gets it to Lane somehow. Josiah has it now, but he fumbles it, and he rolls on the ground and rolls out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover, but good aggression by the Grace defense here in the full court press. Lane and Josiah now. Josiah making the dribbler. Think about it. Lane gets a steal on the attempted pass there. Gets a left-handed layup to go. 7-2. Carson now gets back on the defender. He drives middle. There's 3 Grace Tigers there, though. Gets all the way to the basket. Decides to pass late. Ball's fumbled. Phil on the ground. A Myanmar play on the ground. And it's going to be a jump ball, I think. He'll stay here with the Dragons. The intensity is pretty high so far to start this game by both teams. Pass into the corner there, gets it out to the wing, up top, swings it all the way to the other corner. He drives baseline. Lane puts his hands up like you're supposed to, and the layup is missed. Judah rebounds, and he drives. He's got runners with him, decides to go straight at the defense, and gets it to go with a foul! And 1, Judah Walsh. Exciting play so far here by the Tigers. Jude will have a chance to push the lead to 8 points with the free throw here. Free throw is up, and it's good. 10-2 Grace. 4 minutes left. Stolen by JJ on the inbound pass, and they got the hands all over him. Brings it out, looks to the corner to Josiah, inside to Phil, but it's deflected by number 1. Good defense there by the Dragons. Carson applying pressure on the dribbler. He picks it up, throws it all the way to the left wing for a 3. Nearly goes off all sides of the rim. Judah with the rebound. Josiah looks up, Lane's running, gets an easy lay-in for 2. 12-2 Grace, 10-point lead. Again, pressure by Carson. Passes out to Lane. Oh, and he can't hold the pass. Good thought there by Carson. Man, the defense by Carson has been really good so far. Deflecting passes left and right. Time is being counted off. No one's passing the ball in. It's going to be a 5-second call, but he gets it in finally. Past Judah. Goes for the steal, and that's going to be an easy lay-in. But Phil! And it's going to be a goaltending, and I think that's a good call. Phil was well above the rim on that one. He could have dunked it in himself, actually, on that one. Ends up knocking it out of the cylinder. That's going to be 2 points for the Dragons. But you saw the athleticism and vertical ability by Phil there. Lane with a bad pass. They're trying to pass over the defender. Just needs a drill. Pass there or go middle. Carson there telling him to get to the middle there. Got options. Don't need to make that long pass. Stays with Grace. Ball is inbounded fine to the corner to Lane. He drives out of the pressure there. Loses it almost, but is fouled on the floor. Josiah now inbounding. Inside to Phil. He has it. He'll go up strong for an easy 2. Good positioning there by Phil inside. Good job by Josiah seeing that. Ball's in. Lane's on defense. Carson comes over with some help. And now Josiah gets a deflection and a steal and a shot there. Nearly goes in. Lane gets the offside rebound. Goes up and it doesn't roll. Josiah rebounds, but it's knocked out of his hands. And Lane gets the deflected pass back out to Josiah now. Cross court to Judah. He'll drive and gets the Euro step. Goes in and out. Ball's on the ground. Josiah jumps. And ball is out of bounds off of Myanmar. As Myanmar player had the ball on the ground, rolled over onto the inline there. Some wild play here on this possession. Grace not giving in though. Out to Phil at the 3-point line. He'll pass the corner. JJ will take that 3 off the front rim. Carson fighting for it. Goes out of bounds though. And again, it'll go off of a Dragons player and stay here. We have a sub here now for Myanmar. Number 77 coming in for number 7. Time is running though, 1:30 left in the first quarter. Inside pass to Carson. He'll take the long 3. Misses everything. Rebounded by the Dragons. And they're driving, trying to beat that pressure before they can set up. Gets it to the corner. JJ tries to steal it. Drives right past Phil. Lane jumps. Back out for 3. Off the front rim. Rebounded by Carson. He's fouled hard by the Myanmar player going for the ball. Looks like Carson's okay though. 1 minute left. 14-4. It's been an intense quarter. Pace hasn't really slowed down at all this quarter. And now another sub by Myanmar. Number 22 going out. Number 67, bigger guy coming in. Again, I don't like how this time just runs off to the dead balls, but that's the rules for this tournament. Playing now is finally just someone slows it down a little bit. Over to JJ on the right. Inside to Phil. Has position. Double team. Tries to pass over to Lane on the opposite block, but it was covered and it's stolen. Ball nearly fumbled away by the Dragons. Another 3 attempt here. That looked good, but it misses. Phil rebounds, and he's going to go. Looks like he's going to Costos decides at the last second. Oh, no, he takes it. Good play up there by Phil. Coast to coast for the big guy. 11 seconds. 16-4 Grace. Good first quarter here. Pass nearly stolen again by Carson. Myanmar drives middle, stops at the free throw line. Pass is deflected by Carson again. And that'll be the end of the quarter as time runs out. 16-4 here by Grace early in this game. Much better start compared to the last one. And maybe Grace is learning something here from this game. You come out aggressive with some pressure and good things happen when you sit back. Let the other team be the aggressor, then you end up in a deficit. So good job here by the Tigers in this game. Looking dominant so far. Everything coming off of steals in the Myanmar backcourt. The Dragons not even able to get across midcourt to start their offense, and credit to the Grace defenders, especially Carson there with several, maybe 5, 6, 7 deflections here in this game. Good job by the off-ball defenders. Judah, Josiah both getting steals off of Myanmar mistakes. All right, hopefully everyone's able to catch their breath. We do have a sub here. Will Wagner now in the game to start the second quarter, in for Carson Krause. He'll take a breather as he was working hard. That quarter probably needs to catch his breath. The other 4 are the same that started the game. All right, it'll be Grace ball here to start. JJ inbounding. Gets the ball to Josiah. He's pressure applied, though, by a smaller defender. Will has it now. Passes to Lane in the corner. He'll take that free with a hand in his face. It was deflected, but Josiah grabs the rebound out of the air and puts it back in. 18-4. Kellen John, good pass to the block. Phil jumps up, and he's going to get a foul. Again, not necessary to jump on those. Just run over, put your hands up, make him take a tough shot. Phil's got more size than anyone else on this team. Just simply standing there tall and affecting their shot will be enough. I think that's foul number 2 or 3 on Phil already. Myanmar inbounding on the baseline. Gets it to the corner. And stepped on the sideline there, it looked like. So that'll be a turnover. Okay, Josiah throws into Will. Throws it middle to Lane. Looking for options. No pressure, so he'll take it. Back over to Will on the left. Will thinking about what to do. Passes over to Jude. Lane has it for a baseline jumper. Looks good, but it's off the rim. Bounces all sides before falling out. Finally, Phil with the rebound. Putback doesn't go. Myanmar in transition now. They'll get a layup attempt here. Blocked by Lane on his way down. And then that pass is deflected by Phil, stolen by Lane. Pass up ahead to Judah. Easy lay-in. 20-4. Myanmar gets the pass in. Free throw line. No one open. Over to the left. 67, a big guy. Drops, but he passes it back out. Pass is deflected by Will Wagner. Out of bounds. Stays here. Ball inbounded in the corner. Looking to pass it, but Will's right there in the passing lane. Knocks it out again. And we're going to have a sub here by the Dragons. Number 5 in the game now for number 10. Nope. Yep, number 10 is going out. Grace making the inbound tough here with some pressure on the ball, covering all the cutters. Does finally get in. Kellen drives. Number 77. Passes into the middle. Number 67, the post. Phil's there. And the shot is not in time before the 24-second shot goes off. And it'll be Grace ball now. Good defense there. Knocking some passes out. Good post defense there by Phil. Josiah brings it up. Passes right to Will. Will fakes to the corner. Back out to Josiah at the free throw line. Bucket! The short jumper from the free throw line. Josiah's starting to cook. Pass nearly stolen by Josiah. Inside of number 67 in transition. Misses the layup there. Had an easy shot for 2. And now we have a foul here on the transition D as Will Wagner brought the ball up and was fouled. 22-4, 4:20 left in the second period. Josiah looking for options. Passes a high into Phil, lets him jump up and get it. and he's fouled by the defender there. A little push in the back maybe. Good job by Josiah recognizing the height difference there and letting Phil jump up and get it. And we've got subs here for Grace now at the 3:52 mark. They're going to wait. Coach Summers changes his mind, going to wait. Phil gets it now, the 3-4 line. Back to Judah in the corner, and that bucket is good! From downtown, Judah Walsh hits the 3, 25-4. Pass nearly stolen by Josiah again. Myanmar really struggling to get the ball in, get anywhere from the full court. And Judah deflects the pass, gets the steal, up to the lane, up ahead the lane for the lay-in. 27-4. Lane there with the pressure. Dribbles past, a hand there, nearly knocks it away. Gets over to the corner, inside of number 67. Phil Meyer throws it away! He waited for that shot to go up and just threw it. Lane for 3. Bucket's good! Looks to the crowd. Grace simply dominant here in this game, 30-4. Threes flying everywhere here on the CMIS court, which is good to know because we'll be back here again several times. Not just this tournament, but in the CMAC tournament 2 weeks from now. So need to get those threes going, get our shooting percentage back up. Good to see Judah and Lane hitting some long-range bombs here in this game. Now we got the subs in. Isaac Muir in. He's guarding the inbound pass. Alan Lee also in. Yechon Kim in. Daniel O in. Will Wagner has it, though. He's one guy who stayed in, didn't sub out, and he gets a steal and transition bucket. 32-4. Coach now telling Grace to...
Brandon can't watch that game. He's on the game there.
All right. If you're wanting to... Hold on here. All right, sorry. Some people don't have the band link. If you are watching, send the link to Vanden Crouch. I think it's in band. I think I posted it earlier, but maybe I posted the wrong link. But if you can communicate to Vanden, let them know that there is a link. You can also just go to GIS Varsity Basketball. Maybe it's Varsity Boys Basketball or GIS Varsity Basketball on YouTube. And it should be in the live section. But I think in band there is a link. I'm going to check right now. I won't be commentating for a second. But Myanmar shooting free throws here. Looking at my... Yep, I'm seeing a link here. Let's see if it works here. If the link, yeah, the link in band is good. So Vanden just doesn't see it. It's in the... You have to open up the post on band, and it's at the bottom there. So maybe someone can communicate that to Vanden. Be great. I don't know who made that. Daniel O with the bucket. Oh, got a foul here. Collision maybe. Daniel O for the Tigers against number 5 for Myanmar. Now drives the middle, passes into Daniel at the free throw line. Short jumper miss. Will with the rebound, and his jumper misses. Daniel gets it again and finally gets it to go on a third attempt. 36-4. Grace being so aggressive this game, and it's really paying off. Maybe against a weaker side here. But Myanmar not giving up. They're playing their heads up. Drive middle there. Isaac on the defense. Shot finally gets off. And that's the end of the half. First half ends here with Grace up 36-4. Only 5-0. He's gonna hype himself up. Oh man. No, I'm glad Lane and Judah are shooting well. Yeah, it's good to see them. Especially here, because you're gonna play here so often this year. Yeah. Get that nice.
Usually I would get like avocado wrap. They don't have it.
All right, second half set to begin. The Dragon's ball. See how Grace plays the second half with such a large lead. But right now we have Carson, Yechon, Will Wagner, Daniel O, and River Campbell in the game. Ball inbound being defended well, and River comes up with it after a deflection by Daniel O, but throws it away as he tries to get the ball to Yechon, and Myanmar steals it. And then he turns the ball over, and Carson throws it ahead to Yechon on the fast break. Loses it though in the corner, and Dries finally gets a short jumper off Will with a rebound. River with a rebound off a Will shot, and that's a bucket. 38-5. Ball sent to the left there. Inside now. Dries. And it's going to get a travel call there as he should have tried to do a jump stop, but ended up lifting up his foot again. Now Myanmar applying some full court pressure. Handled well by Will. This is to Carson. He drives. No one stops him, so he'll go all the way and get a layup, but it misses. River has it. Back out to Yechon. Swings it to Carson. And he thought about shooting and then passing inside, but decides better and passes it back out to Will, who drives. Left-handed. And there's going to be a 3-second call there on River Campbell. Stayed in the lane a little too long. Carson applying pressure there on the point guard. Swings it left, takes a three, hits the rim and off. Will grabs it, and he pushes the pace. Got a 2-on here, Will and Carson. Carson decides to pass it back to Will when he had a layup opportunity there. Gets it inside of Daniel, and he takes a short jumper. It's short. Will jumps and saves it into Carson for a long jumper. Misses. Daniel O with the rebound. That layup attempt misses. Myanmar has it. Carson defending though. Oh, and he slips, gets the ball back and passes it to his teammate though. Carson recovers and now gets the deflection to Yechon. And that'll be an easy layup. 45. Well, something got into Grace this game. Maybe losing the first game helped him wake up. Hopefully that does it for the rest of the tournament. We play our best ball. We'll see. Good screen there by Myanmar, but Will is able to help. And pass is deflected again. Will has it, but he able to keep it in. Passes to River. That one's nearly stolen. Gets it up to Yechon. Wide open, and he'll take it in with a layup. But it'll roll out. Rebounded by Daniel O and put back. 42-5. Rough game here for the Dragons. And nearly a travel. Gets it out for three, and that one's short. And it's out of bounds. Grace ball. Kind of feel bad for the Dragons here, having to be on the end of this beat down. Looks like maybe a motivated team after losing a game that I think Grace could have won and probably should have won had they played how they're playing now. Just being aggressive, playing good defense, making good passes. Oh, nearly a backcourt, but Will able to get over the line in time. Not passed by Carson. Over to Carson, looking to get it inside. Decides to drive left. Back to Daniel. Bad pass though. Stole it. And Myanmar passes it to the corner on the other side. Thought about a three. Decides to pass it away. Gets it back though. Drives middle. Short jumper off the back rim. Rebounded though by Myanmar and falls down. Will on top of him. No call. It's out of bounds, stays here with the Dragons. Now Isaac Meir subbing in for Carson. He'll take a rest. Ball inbounded. Pass nearly stolen by Isaac as it goes up to the top. Swung finally to the left. He drives. Short jumper. That's good. Good shot there by number 3. 42-7. Will. Gives it to Yachan. Over to Isaac. Back to Yachan. Pump fake. Drive in. Step in. Rebounded by River. Off the miss by Yachan, but that one misses. Inside pass. Decides to jump and pass it across to the other block, and he has it now, has some space. Daniel there puts his hands up and is able to get a deflected shot. Now Yachan has it. Passes to River, over to Will. He'll fake the three, drive in. Easy layup for Wagner. 44-7. 2:20 left in the third quarter. Long three now by Mir, way up in the air, hits the rim, bounces off the backboard. Daniel has it. That was a high arcing shot. Yachan has it now, defended, but he'll pass across court to Will. And he'll pass inside of Daniel. Oh, turns and misses the lay-in. And River has the rebound for a moment, but it's knocked out of his hands by the Dragons. Inbound coming for the Tigers. Will throws it into Daniel O. Back to Will in the corner. It's a set play. Shot is in and out. Three-pointer by Will missing. Myanmar now. Aggressive move there on Isaac. Pass for a three. Nope. He'll forego the three. Drive to the free throw line. Get a shot off and a foul. Looks to be on Isaac Meir. Number 15 there. His first foul. And Myanmar will go to the free throw line. Also get a couple of subs here for the Dragons, as it looks like there's some tired players there over on the bench. First shot is short. Next shot is up, and it's in and out. They're able to get the rebound, though. Have another chance at a bucket here. Pass is swung, but Yachan was in the passing lane. He gets the steal. And the layup and the foul. Good job by Yachan Kim. Anticipating that pass and able to take it all the way for the bucket and the foul there. And we'll have a chance for a three-point play. 46-7.
One guy in the last so weird.
All right, Myanmar with the ball. That free throw was missed by Yechun. And now we get a steal here by Daniel Lowe. Will Wagner will bring it up slowly and look inside to River, but Daniel's also there, but somehow River gets the bucket, makes a good move inside, and gets a little short kind of mini hook shot there. Pass swung to the top. Drives in, passes down low to number 1. Good move, but River and Daniel are there with their hands up. Wild layup there. Daniel rebounds. Yechun brings it up. He'll pass to the corner. Isaac, nice move to get open. Oh, shot was down almost halfway and then came back up, but Daniel gets the rebound. Put back is no good. Dragons have it now. Goes to the corner. Drives middle, and that's the end of the third quarter. 48-7, 41-point lead here for the Tigers over the Dragons. Well, tomorrow games will be at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. again. First game will be outdoors, I think. Second game will be indoors, just like tonight. First game, I'm not sure who we play first. Maybe it's, I think it's actually Chiang Rai International School. And then our second game, I think, is against Bangkok Christian International School. So, 5 teams in our group, all from Thailand except for International School of Myanmar. One from Chiang Rai, 2 from Bangkok, and then Grace from Chiang Mai. In the other pool, there's a team from Japan, and then I think another team from Chiang Rai International Christian School, and then a couple other teams from Bangkok, in addition to Chiang Mai International School, who's hosting it. I haven't really seen any of the other teams. I can't speak to how well they play, but I anticipate CMIS to be probably the best team out of that group. They won one of their games today by 25, I think. So 5 and 7 p.m. tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll have a schedule later in the evening after all the games are done, and then we can let you know what the games will be for Saturday. Judah stops at midcourt, passes it into Phil at the free throw line. Carson has it now, so we've got the starters back in the game. Phil drives baseline. Shot may have been blocked or may have been blocked by the bottom of the backboard. I couldn't tell. The lane and Josiah converge and gets a foul, and the bucket will count. A continuation. I haven't seen that here in Chiang Mai where they give a continuation on a play like that, but Lane somehow gets the layup to go after a slow maneuver on that play and gets the foul. Guess we're in the NBA now. Good job by the defense, though. Again, putting pressure in. I think this is just coach trying to get our boys to keep up their aggression. Don't want them to kind of lay off, maybe get ready for tomorrow. Get it in their minds that we got to play like this all the time. Phil, rebound off the lane, miss on the free throw. He misses the putback. And it's knocked out of bounds. Stay with the Dragons. And Josiah applying pressure full court, but he now backs off. Oh, Carson looking to get the steal from behind there, and Josiah finally just takes it, rips it right out of his hands there. Pass inside to Phil. Can't hold it though, and nearly loses it, and passes out of bounds as he tries to get it across the lane. So it's a turnover. Pressure by Carson. And he steals the ball from the same player that Josiah stole the ball from the play before. And foul. Drawn by Josiah. He kind of hesitated there and got some solid contact there. Was worried it wasn't going to be called, but it was. So he'll go to the free throw line. 50-7. 4:24 left in the fourth. First one is good. Next shot is up, and it rolls in. Stolen by Carson, and he gets the layup. No let up by the Tigers here in the fourth. Maintaining their intensity. Spin move, passes off, but it's deflected. Phil finally comes up with it, gets it to Josiah. He passes ahead to Carson, over the lane for the left-handed layup. Gotta feel bad for Myanmar to have to deal with this, but Tigers want to make up for their poor play in the last game, and it's unfortunate it has to come at the expense of this team. And that's a turnover as the Dragons player stepped out of bounds. Now JJ has it. Over the lane, he'll take that three. And it's good! That's his third three of the game for Lane Binkley. Good to see the long-range shooting coming back. Carson playing defense, nearly gets that one deflected. Long three here by Myanmar, and it's good! The big guy has range. Hits the rainbow three. And these Dragons players like to shoot the ball with a high arc. Now, Josiah decides to not shoot the three, pass out, swing to Judah from Lane in the corner. Judah drives in a couple steps and makes the mid-range shot there from the top of the key. Good shot there by Judah. Want to keep these guys going. 77, he'll take a long three. That's going to be left, but the rebound by the Dragons player put back no good. Long pass to Lane. He'll pass it. Nope, he'll take the three. And it's good! And he's on fire! Wow. I think that's 4 threes by Lane this game. And Carson gets another steal, but he steps out, I think. Not a foul. Late kicked out. Nope, that'll be a... Let's see here. I guess it was a foul on the Dragons player. Not sure exactly what happened there. Anyway, less than a minute here. Josiah has it. Trying to run some half-court offense here. Inside on the give and go. Josiah misses the layup. Gets his own rebound, though. Across to Lane. Over to Judah. He'll drive in. He'll take that elbow shot. Short. Rebound by Myanmar. 30 seconds left. That's the corner. He'll drive on Lane there. Lane lets it go by. Phil knocks it away. 20 seconds left. Coach maybe tell him to run one more play here. Again, to work on working around. Swinging it back up top to Josiah. Guess they decide just to dribble it out here. Tough game for the Dragons. Good game by the Grays, though. 64-10 is the final here at CMIS. Oh, and a long last-second full-court shot by the Dragons. I guess I didn't see it. Did it nearly go in, maybe? Anyway, that's the final, 64-10. We'll see you all here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Bye.